Hey guys, and welcome back to Speed Reads. To start, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. The support from each and every one of you is greatly appreciated. Now let's get into today's book summary. The obstacle is the way. Turn every challenge into opportunity. Introduction. Life is unpredictable. Every day brings challenges, some small, some overwhelming. We face difficulties in our careers, relationships, health, finances, and personal growth. It's natural to feel frustrated or defeated when obstacles appear. But what if these challenges are not meant to stop us? What if they are actually the key to our growth, strength, and success? Ryan Holiday's The Obstacle is the Way draws from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. It teaches that obstacles are not simply roadblocks, they are opportunities to develop resilience, creativity, and inner strength. The principles in this book are not theoretical. They are practical strategies that can be applied to everyday life, helping anyone turn trials into triumph. In this extended summary, we will explore these principles in depth and learn how to apply them in a way that can truly transform your life. The first key principle is perception. How we perceive a challenge determines how we respond to it. Most people see obstacles as problems, as interruptions, as something to fear or avoid, but perception is incredibly powerful. The reality of a situation does not automatically dictate our emotions or actions. It is our interpretation that matters most. Obstacles themselves are neutral. A delay, a failure, or a mistake is simply an event. It is our mind that assigns meaning. By changing our perception, we can transform any setback into an opportunity. For example, a failed business venture can feel devastating if we see it as a final verdict. But if we see it as a learning experience, it becomes a stepping stone toward success. Holiday emphasizes the importance of controlling our emotions. Panic, anger, and frustration only cloud judgment. By cultivating calm and clarity, we gain the ability to see the truth of a situation and make better decisions. Historical figures like Marcus Aurelius and Thomas Jefferson mastered this principle. Marcus Aurelius faced wars, political instability, and personal loss, yet he remained composed, seeing challenges as opportunities to practice virtue. Jefferson overcame political opposition, personal tragedies, and public scrutiny, yet used setbacks as fuel to pursue his vision for the nation. Perception also involves reframing. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? What opportunity exists here that I haven't noticed? By consciously reframing challenges, we shift from victimhood to empowerment. Exercise. Each day this week, write down one challenge you faced. Then ask yourself how you can view it differently, what lesson it offers, how it could make you stronger, or how it could open doors you didn't see before. Section 2. Action. Moving forward. Despite obstacle, the second principle is action. Knowledge without action is meaningless. Understanding that obstacles are opportunities is only useful if we take deliberate steps to overcome them. Action is what transforms theory into reality. Action must be persistent and deliberate. Small, consistent steps often lead to more progress than a single burst of effort. Consider Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. Each failure was a step toward mastery. Similarly, Holiday encourages us to break down obstacles into manageable actions. Action also requires discipline. Life rarely delivers motivation on demand. True progress comes from showing up even when you don't feel like it. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum makes challenges easier to face. Flexibility is crucial in action. Obstacles often disrupt plans, requiring adaptation. By experimenting, improvising, and adjusting your approach, you can transform unexpected setbacks into breakthroughs. For example, when a business idea fails, adjust your strategy rather than abandoning your goal. Action also demands responsibility. Instead of blaming circumstances, take ownership of what you can control: your effort, attitude, and decisions. This mindset empowers you to act decisively, even when external circumstances seem beyond your control. Identify one current obstacle in your life. Break it down into small, achievable steps. Commit to taking one action toward it today. Repeat each day, building momentum and progress. Section 3, Will Cultivating Inner Strength and Resilience. The third principle is will. While perception shapes how we see obstacles, and action shapes what we do, will shapes who we are internally. We cannot control everything in life, but we can control our response. Will allows us to endure hardship, maintain focus, and cultivate resilience. Will is developed through patience, humility, and preparation. Life will inevitably challenge you, but your inner strength determines how you respond. A strong will allows you to persist despite setbacks, to endure suffering without losing purpose, and to transform obstacles into lessons. Historical examples abound. Abraham Lincoln faced repeated political defeats, personal loss, and public criticism. Yet he maintained a steadfast will, ultimately becoming one of the most influential leaders in history. Nelson Mandela endured decades of imprisonment, yet his will allowed him to emerge without bitterness, ready to lead a nation. Developing will involves grit and endurance. Every obstacle faced with courage strengthens resilience. Facing discomfort, fear, or uncertainty intentionally helps build a mind that refuses to break under pressure. Will also involves gratitude and perspective. Challenges often hide benefits that are not immediately visible. Recognizing small victories, lessons learned, or new insights allows us to maintain hope and purpose. Exercise. Reflect on a difficult period in your life and list the strengths, lessons, or growth you gained from it. Keep this list as a reminder of your ability to endure and overcome. Section 4. Applying Stoic Principles in Daily Life. Holiday outlines practical ways to implement these principles. Turn obstacles upside down. Instead of seeing challenges as problems, ask, how can I turn this to my advantage? Focus on what you can control. Stop wasting energy on what is beyond your influence. Concentrate on your thoughts, actions, and effort. Prepare for adversity. Mentally rehearse challenges and visualize yourself overcoming them. This builds resilience before the obstacle even appears. Maintain ethical integrity. True success is rooted in virtue. Avoid shortcuts or unethical behavior, even when obstacles tempt you to compromise. Embrace discomfort. Growth requires leaving comfort zones. Seek challenges deliberately to strengthen your character and skills. Section 5. Stories of real-life obstacle transformations. Steve Jobs, fired from Apple, the company he co-founded. Jobs could have given up. Instead, he used this setback to start Next in Pixar, ultimately returning to Apple stronger and more innovative than before. J.K. Rowling, before Harry Potter became a worldwide phenomenon, Rowling faced rejection, financial hardship, and single parenthood. Her persistence and belief in her work allowed her to turn every obstacle into success. Walt Disney, fired from a newspaper job for lacking imagination. Disney encountered multiple business failures before creating the Disney Empire. Each obstacle honed his creativity and resilience. These examples illustrate that obstacles are often the stepping stones to remarkable achievements. Conclusion: The obstacle is the way. The obstacle is the way teaches that obstacles are not enemies. They are opportunities to grow. By mastering perception, taking disciplined action, and cultivating an unbreakable will, we can transform setbacks into progress. Life will challenge you, but the key is not to avoid difficulty. It's to embrace it. Each obstacle is a chance to practice patience, courage, and creativity. Each challenge strengthens your character and prepares you for greater success. When you encounter difficulties, remember these 3 principles. Perception. See obstacles clearly and without emotional distortion. Action. Take deliberate, persistent steps toward overcoming challenges. Will. Cultivate inner strength, resilience, and the ability to endure. By applying these principles, you can turn any setback into an opportunity, any failure into a lesson, and any obstacle into the way forward. Challenges are not the end, they are the beginning of growth, success, and transformation.